Well, after yesterday's confession, I thought I should ponder more why I'm not finishing some of these projects. And there's a few different reasons. So sometimes I complete a project like that. I've got the vision, I've got the feeling, I've got the thoughts, I've got the words, and I know what I want. Doesn't mean the clay is going to follow exactly my plan, but I have a good vision, good plan. I go for it, finished. Love it. Brilliant. Other times, there's a few different reasons I don't finish them. So for this pondering series, it's a technical issue. Can you hear that? I love the groggy clay here, but I wanted the little ladies to be porcelain. Well, these clays shrink at different rates, and as I mentioned in my earlier video, all their heads came off. Uh-oh. So I've been working on the technical aspect. A different clay means their heads are secure, it's great, but it's got this yellowy look, and I really, really, really wanted a nice porcelain, but that's okay. Either the technical issue will work its way out, or I'll come to terms with it's going to have to be a different clay. So reason number one is if there's a technical block, or I can't get to the kilns or something like that, but there's a practical, we'll go with, justifiable reason. Other times it's because emotionally, the thought, the feeling, the combination of the sculpting of emotion is not quite fully baked yet. So with this one that I started a year ago and has been sitting on the shelves, can you see that? It's all about anxiety, and there's lots of different aspects to this part. In fact, it's currently a 4-piece vessel and is not quite finished yet. So the reason I realise I haven't finished this piece is because it's extremely important to me. There's something about this vessel and the time that I made it that, yes, perfectionism is coming in some sense. Not technical perfectionism, but emotional perfectionism. I need it to give me the same feels that are inside when I engage with the vessel on the outside. Does that make sense? I know it's a bit quirky, but that's reason number 2 of why I don't finish a piece. It's because emotionally it hasn't quite incubated long enough, it hasn't quite matured enough, it's not quite there, and I don't want to just finish the piece just for the sake of finishing it. Another reason I don't finish a piece is when I just don't like the form. Now, I could have ditched this one as I was making it and then used the clay again, but I really was testing this clay. Sounds lovely, doesn't it? And so I needed to fire it to see, does this new clay work in the way that I want it to, at this size, at this thinness? And it does, so that's great. But I just don't like the shape of it. It feels like I got partway up and just stopped, which is exactly what I did. So yesterday, in my pondering phase, I realized that what I can do with this is actually use it as a rather large test piece for some of the techniques I'm working on. I still haven't used this lovely resist tape that hubby brought back from Japan. I've got this delicious little jelly plate, and it's a circular 4-inch jelly plate that I haven't tried using with underglazes to print on said clay. And I've been playing with my photography. As you know, if you've known me for more than 2 seconds, I love photography. And so I take tons and tons and tons and tons of flowers, and then what do you do with them all? So I've turned some of them into line art, and I can monoprint or transfer with them. In that same, I've got these ideas, but they're not really out yet, is I've been testing a new range of glazes for myself. So these ones are what we call stable glazes. So you can see they don't run from one section to the another. Sometimes you want all the runny gooiness, and other times you really want them to stay where you put them, even at high temperatures. So these ones stay where I put them. So this test piece is showing me the different coats, how many coats, and how stable it is. With the thicker coats, does it still run, etc., etc. So what I'm going to do is, with the part that I'm not happy about the form, it's going to be the playground for these techniques I've been working on and haven't really fully thought out or fully engaged in. So I guess she's got a title. She's now, oh, bing, the playground. So this one will get finished up based on playing around. The pondering series will take a little longer as I see about getting my porcelain to not crack, because I really do want porcelain on those pondering vessels. The anxiety one I think will take a little longer because I need some quiet time to really engage with it. And of course, moon jar. She's not ready yet. It's going to take me a while before I can get her back to the kiln that I have available that will manage her size. And it's going to take a lot of glaze. So yeah, she's sort of on the shelf as well. So I feel much better that I'm not just putting things off, that I do actually have a reason for why they're not finishing. And I know now what I need to do to move forward with them, even if I don't finish them. So what projects do you have that have sort of been sitting on the shelf for a while and maybe they need incubating? Maybe there's a technical or practical reason they're not completed, or maybe there's an emotional reason they're not completed. So just check in with yourself today, be really gentle, and when you come up with reasons, just make a note of them somewhere safe for yourself. Doesn't mean you have to finish them all up tomorrow, but at least now when you revisit them, you'll remember why they're not finished. And each time you reflect on them, you can decide, is today the right day? Have I solved that technical issue? How am I feeling emotionally about that? Am I ready to move forward with it? Or do I need help and collaboration, like taking a bigger pot to a different kiln? Anyway, my lovelies, I'm Cheryl-Ann Webster, Sculpting Emotions.